welcome back to JJS. I haven't made a video of Jitsu shenanigans in a long time. And so today I'll be showing you a two movesets I have uploaded to the workshop. Let me just these two right here. All of these are just like in progress. I mean, a few of these may be done, but they're probably not going to end up on the workshop, as I have a rule for myself that only one character per game, per like game or per wherever they come from, is uploaded to the workshop. So these two are allowed to be uploaded to the workshop since they're from different games, same universe but different games. You understand? So I can't like upload like a Kara moveset because I have this guy. Is this good? Is this good? Yeah, I think it's good. Make it a little louder. Here we go. This is my Asriel moveset. As you can see, every skill has an R variant. Or multiple. And as you can tell, there's this rainbow trail. By the way, I also made it so the rainbow trail follows you. So it also tracks where you previously were. And you can tell by this little white glow around you. You even can, like... yeah. You can't click this until the music ends. I use tags to do that. Well, here's the M1s. By the way, I hand animate every singular M1 combo this character has. So here they are. Just a simple M1 combo. Has an uppercut too. Oh, wait, do I have an uppercut? Oh, wait, no, I think I forgot an uppercut for Asriel. But he does have a ground slam. Here's the first skill. Has no special effects when it hits someone. The second skill is just a simple punch. But as you can tell, it does a little bleed there. Now what happens if I hit it again? It applies the Naoya bleed effect. Previously just used to do extremely high damage, but I decided that all my skills really already do extremely high damage in this form, or well, in this set. Oh, as you can notice, I also got the Asriel accessory here. 3. Oh, that's the finisher. I don't know why the blood's not splattered like that, okay? But here's 3, not the finisher. It's just like, you go straight with the purple soul, and then you punch him with blue soul, then you slam him back down. I think you could do something like this. Oh. Dash can't hit ragdolled. Oh yeah, the dash does that. Turns him green. Brings him with the blue soul and then turns him green. And 4 is a counter. So I'm going to spawn in an attacking dummy. I can't counter projectiles, by the way. I cannot counter projectiles. Oh wait, that's the wrong dummy! I can't counter projectiles, I'm saying. Yeah, no. I can't counter projectiles, but I can counter melee attacks, which just stuns them and turns them green. Now you may be confused. that's it? For an Asriel moveset, it's just the souls. What if I click R? We get an entire different set of M1s, same dash, but we have an entire set of new M1s that have their own effects, such as doing more damage. Hold on, I'll lower the effects here. But yeah, these M1s do more damage. And here's the first skill. There's the second skill. Yeah, the second skill's kind of just like... It's blockable, though. Oh yeah, I didn't even show any of the blockable skills, so I should probably do that, but... But yeah, it's completely blockable. I should go back to soul mode to show you blockable and not blockable. 1 is blockable. 3 is not blockable. Well, if you're blocking, how are you supposed to get hit by a counter? And 2 is... not blockable. Anyways, let's get to number 3. If someone's hit by it, they have to block all the swords. You are invincible during this, so you, as the player, as Asriel, do not take damage when you hit them. Unblockable, and the sword pierces people too. So if you want, you can just hit 2 people with it, and now they have to block the swords, or else they would take massive damage. Here's like the most damage the swords can do to you if you just stand still, which is like about 40% of Yuji's max HP. And then here's the 4th skill. By the way, I had to change the skill before because it was just like, oh no, why is it weird? Okay, that's not meant to be like that. Hold on. Wait, whoa. That is not the skill. Oh, that's the M1. That's the M1. Okay, Saber here. Okay, let's change that up a bit and fix that. Okay, shrunk it down. I'm gonna have to upload that later. Seriously, why did it just break like that? But, yeah, it's an unblockable slash. That pierces. If you... Also, not all the skills do have eventual iframes, but they don't have, like, frame 1 iframes. So I can use some skills and I just take damage. But if I'm partially through a skill, I then get iframes. So every skill has like a point in which they gain iframes. So yeah, you can kind of use them in your own advantage. Anyways, that's sword mode. On to Shocker Breaker. The M1s had to get a heavy nerf, because here's the thing. They block break, all 4 do. Not only do they block break, but they ragdoll and fling. I didn't know how to balance this except make it extremely low damage, and also make the stun bad. So you can't like do an infinite combo. Here's skill 1. It also has a... It also does the shocker if you miss. which is kind of useful in some combos, as you can do this. Oh, well, I messed up. And, yeah. Anyways, that's two. It's two side-by-side chakra breakers. I should turn off destruction. Anyways, it's two chakra breakers that appear on the side of you. Cannot hit anyone in the middle, by the way. It doesn't do double damage in the middle. It just does nothing if in the middle. So you have to actually do this in order to hit someone. That's like nothing. In order to hit someone, you actually have to like turn your camera. Here's 3, which honestly is my favorite chakra breaker move. It's 2 blasts that rise them up, and then it's 1 big blast that slams them back to the ground. By the way, as I said before, it doesn't cancel if you don't hit someone. So it just continues on with the chakra breaker. It doesn't hit someone. And 4 is another counter. Don't worry, that's going to be the last counter of this moveset. But you can simply punch them and then do a low damage. Yes, still low damage because chakra breaker has already been overpowered. Yeah. Oh, and you can notice there's also an electric aura around me. Then, here we go. The Chaos Blaster. No, wait, the Chaos Buster. Here it is. Here's the M1. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Doesn't break block, but it does do something funny with block. So in order to make the laser as accurate as possible, I had to make it so it does multiple ticks. And yes, that is a small projectile, just so it has the best realism, so it actually does have like a small little delay. But yeah. But yeah, that's that beam is actually multiple hitbox blocks tied together to make one attack. And here's the first skill. It can't be held either, it's just a tap. Actually, no skill was held, except for this one. You only do 2 blasts here, blockable too, just like the normal one. But if you hold it, you do extra waves, so you can do something like, yeah, you can do something like what Asriel does, where he like randomly like shoots him out. Oh, by the way, the move with the highest damage potential too. Because of this main fact. If you just like walk up to someone who's like stuck in a corner or something, and then you just like, oh, I don't know, like just shoot him dead point blank, it does multiple damage because you're hitting multiple stars at once. And then 3 is, well, you shoot at them and then you just teleport behind them. You teleport in front of them, but then behind real quick. Most of these skills are actually blockable. And then here's the ultimate skill. There's going to be only this ultimate skill in Asriel's base moveset. Ultimate skills for Asriel are going to be skills with extremely long cooldowns, but insane damage. I should probably make that unblockable since the entire chakra mode is blockable, but this is the skill. And as you can see, that's some pretty high damage. And guess what? Each star does damage too. So, you can just stand next to someone like this, and then just press the skill, and you're doing 3 stars worth of damage every time a star comes out. So it does have one-shot potential, but here's the thing, comes at a big price. You want to know the price? The price is that it makes the cooldown 50 seconds long. And then here's the mode that's incomplete, but still decently viable. It just has a simple 4M1 combo. The M1s don't block. I think they do block break, actually. Yeah, because you are swinging a heavy star at them. But they're effectively just Shocker Breaker M1s, but slower and, well, stronger. I only have one skill, and that is the Fallen Stars, which just does this. Oh yeah, the stars are blockable too. It'll target someone who's not blocking. I should really make the stars, like, spawn closer to me, though. I don't know. But that's really it. There's nothing else. There's no, like, special variants or anything. Like, other than just pressing R a few times. 5 will reset you back to soul mode, like, no matter what mode you are currently on. So you can be, like, on Shocker Breaker mode, and then you could be, like, doing, like, I don't know, like, Shocker Breaker 3M1s, and then you could go back to soul. Oh, wait, oops. What I was saying, you could go Shocker Breaker 3M1 soul, and then Bravery Punch to do that. Or you could do something like, hold on, Green Attack, go back to Soul Mode, and then do Clover Blast. Oh wait, that's blockable. Or like, something like, Saber 3, Soul 2, Soul 2, I said, to apply the bleed easily. The entire soul mode I hand animated except for the counter. And this. But 1 and 2 I did do by hand. And I did go back to hand animate the first skill. Then all of Shocker Breaker I just did. Because I did not want to hand animate the entire Shocker Breaker M1. Our entire Shocker Breaker. But this, I actually did do by hand. It just went quickly, so it looks like it didn't, like, wasn't by hand. But yeah, this was, like, a bunch of frames. So, yeah. And then, here's the other moveset that is completed. But I will 100% rework it eventually. Ceroba gets a gun. From Undertale Yellow. You can find Ceroba on my workshop right here. I was just looking from it right here. But yeah, Asriel's here. And Ceroba's here. So here's our first skill. You have to land each part or it will just end. So for example, if you hit no parts, it does that. If you hit 2 parts, if you hit one part, it does the second swing. But if you hit 2 parts, then it does that final third spin. And this was when I was first messing around with Skill Builder after after that first Kitsune moveset. So yes, there is a Black Flash, and yes, the Black Flash buffs the skill by a large amount. And yes, you can Black Flash stack. The buff effectively just doubles the damage of the skill. So yeah, the skill itself doesn't do a lot of damage though. Yeah, it does only like about 20. Then there's Bell Ring, which does like 10, 15 about. And by the way, it's impossible to hit both bells. I've tried it, you cannot hit both bells on one target. It's only one or the other bell you can hit. That's just how the bells work. And yes, the bells do a little explosion around them that hits other people. Oh yeah, I have to show you the M1s. Yep, they break block. The fourth one specifically only breaks block. Oh yeah, uppercut and ground slam breaks block too. Cherry petals. Does just this. And here's something fun about this moveset. It gives whoever it hits iframes for a split second. So you could, to your friend, hit them at just the right moment to allow them to completely tank a hollow nuke. 3 just stuns them for a long enough time for you to start a combo. And it doesn't slow you down at all, so you can just use it. But it can't kill. But it doesn't kill. So they'd be alive for the entire thing. And here's what these do. This just heals you and grants evasive back. This just cycles through emotes. So there's this. It was a poor attempt at making emotes.
I can't do anything.
Oh, wait, no. That's a bug that I do not like. That's an annoying little insect bug. But yeah, there's this emote. It heals you and gives ult, but very minor ult and a minor heal. You are stunned for the entire duration of it. And then here's the... Oh yeah, the R special too. Oh, it should probably hit you. The R special is a counter all that lasts 5 seconds. Which stuns the enemy. And when you are hit with it active, you are stunned too for a brief moment. It does automatically break after 5 seconds though. And a smaller radius that does nothing at all. Doesn't stun people, doesn't stun you. But yeah, now look at that. It's able to like start up combos or just protect you from like things like Hollow Nuke. Yes, it can block Hollow Nuke. Here's the ultimate. Really bad. I am sorry if it's horrible. But yeah. That little punch at the end has a finisher, by the way. And yeah, I hate that sometimes I just mess it up and never hit it. Like, what even is that? Oh yeah, I need to remember that, like, the the final M1 doesn't kill. But yeah, that's the finisher. And then here's the first skill. I kind of just did do whatever you want for this. So yeah, that's why it's just like random bull. Here's the second skill. Third skill is really just a bigger version of the base set 3, which is also one of the best skills to land this. It has 2 versions, one for you and one for what the enemy sees. What the enemy is supposed to see is supposed to be seeing what their head sees. And yeah, you can assume that you get your eyes gouged out by that. And then you just instantly die. Because, I mean, who's surviving a staff breaking against their skull? Oh, there is a variant and finisher for both of these. I hate this finisher. That's why I'll probably rework. But, to use this variant, you just have to use, Spirit Bash. That's it. And it's not an air variant either, so don't even try using it on someone who's in the air. It's specifically a Spirit Bash only variant. Yeah, but how do you get the finisher for this? Well, you just have to kill someone with the spin. I'm telling you, horrible. And then there's this one's finisher, which I actually like because it just looks cool. And then yeah, that's it. That's literally it. Nothing else is here. There's not even uppercuts or down slams in the ult. You don't have the chance to do that. I can show you another completed character that I will probably upload to the workshop. This one is really recent. That's right! It's King Orange! Play the music. Oh yes. Oh yeah, this is the dash, which is literally just /TP. You teleport slightly forward, but here's the thing: if you hit into someone, you immediately teleport behind them. And if you have hit someone within the last 10 seconds, or is it 15? I can't remember. You instantly teleport to them. But that was too long of a wait. But you can see, yeah, that. But now, here's the thing. Watch me dash again. I instantly teleport to them. No matter how far away I am, I could be all the way over here, and I could just press Q, and I'll teleport right behind them and smack them. It is possible to react to it and block it. Let me just clear all the dummies. So, it is possible to block it. It is blockable completely. And you can miss it. You can obviously miss it. Especially if you're using shift lock, because teleportation hates shift lock today. But yeah. First skill is this. It's called Data Beatdown. Which is literally just the Kuroshi move, but like reskinned and everything. And a lot better, in my opinion. Because it looks cooler, it's cleaner. And it also has a variant for if you hit someone with block on the last hit. which it just breaks their block and also applies the speed. To make that work, I did 2 blocks. One that hits non-blocking enemies, and one that hits that breaks block. And the non-blockable one will branch them to a separate block that, well, you know. But wait, that's low HP. No, that's not a low HP dummy. Low HP dummy. There's also a finisher for this one, which I love it. Because it's so clean, honestly. I just keep using this finisher mainly because of how fun it is. By the way, the finisher can grab multiple people. So as long as they're all like 1 HP or so, they all are dead. Anyways, here's Code Cleave. It's literally just 2 heavy strikes. I think only the first strike breaks block. Oh no, the second strike. Digital Corruption is a block breaking. The staff part breaks block though. The punch itself doesn't. Doesn't have a finisher, and it does allow you to combo extend. Oh, guess not. Oh yeah, Slash Bring just teleports whoever you last hit to you. And it also forces them to do that little wait. And then command effects. Gives you speed, jump boost, and strength. So you do 2x damage, I think it is. Or is it 1.5x damage? I don't know. You just do a lot more damage. And with strength effect, you also get a new variant for Code Cleave. Let me just... It only lasts for 13 seconds, but here it is. And as you can see, it's green. So you know what that means, right? It's blockable. That's seriously it. Kind of depressing, but I'll let you see a character that's work in progress. It's just this. You can obviously tell something's wrong with its M1s. These are not the normal player M1s. These are mostly UG plus some other M1s, I think. These look like Gojo M1s a little bit. But, yeah. You can see that they have they're a little off. We also have an uppercut that uses a Mahito animation, and a ground slam that uses a Gojo animation. But that's not what this moveset does. This moveset is creation. You know Yorozu's technique and Mai's technique, where they just can create things out of, like, cursed energy? That's what this character is. This is a creation character. It shows you how much energy it uses down here. You have a max of 40 energy. A maximum of 40. And so you use this energy, and once you run out, your skills cannot be used. As you can see here, I'm trying to spam it. But, yeah, it can only be used when I have full energy. Which is not an issue if you're just, like, you know, not playing no cooldown. But there's also a skill that I've made that rapidly replenishes your energy, but at the cost of ult. Energy Exchange gives you energy and drains all your ult, or until it fills up your energy. Now, there is something special once your energy is full. Let me just quickly fill it up. Yep. Your M1s, your little fists are covered in cursed energy now. And you don't have that little annoying effect. Upon using a skill, though, they will go away. But they'll quickly come back. I don't know why they come back that quickly. But yeah. So far, it's not that good. I mean, you can definitely combo with it. But here's the M1s when you have cursed energy. Effectively, your fists now do 2x the damage. No finishers yet, no nothing. But I am pretty proud of this. I got bored of waiting for a good, like, literally any game I play of JJK, they always do, like, Mai or Yorozu with just like, oh yeah, I'm going to take what they do, and I'm just going to do exactly that. Maybe add a bit to it, like, oh yeah, let's look at Jujutsu Infinite, for example. Jujutsu Infinite, they give, like, construction a pistol, a sword, and a minigun. That's it. And they leave it as a common, when I sure as hell know, if we have enough cursed energy to do Hollow Purple without the 6 eyes, we should be able to at least construct something better. Not to mention, they put Ancient Construction in Special Grade. Like, that's literally the same technique, except used by an older person. Like, seriously. Construction buff, please! Please, buff the construction technique, Jujutsu Infinite. It has so much potential as, like, top 10 techniques in the verse. You're just nerfing it because it's used by, like, one of the weakest players. Like, you could at least make it so, like, you can have variants of skills. Or, like, whenever you use, like, a skill, it grants new M1s. Like, come on. But, yeah. That's really it. I also have this. I don't think you want to see the Roaring Knight. I'll show you the Roaring Knight when it's finished. I don't think I'm going to play much JJS right now. So I'm only here to showcase my movesets. You can play them yourself. These are the names. Right here. Thunder-Kits Ceroba, Thunder-Kits Asriel. And, I'll see you another day. Goodbye, everyone.